Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Dr. Pamela Jo Keller, age 58, of Orange Park, Florida, passed away Sunday. Memorial services will be at 2 p.m. this Saturday at Greater Vision Church, Stanley Dye officiating. The family will receive friends from 12:30 until 2 p.m. Saturday at the church. Holly Pond Funeral Home is directing those arrangements. Graveside services for Arthur Carey Cooper, age 78, of Cullman, will be at 3 p.m. tomorrow at Cullman City Cemetery. The Reverend Howard Wolf Jr. officiating. Interment will follow. Cullman Heritage Funeral Home is directing. Mr. Cooper passed away on Sunday at Cullman Regional Medical Center. Memorial services for Larry Joe Rainey, age 63, of Cullman, will be at 6 p.m. on Thursday at Simcoe Worship Center. Tim Dubberly and Tim Kinney will officiate. Cullman Heritage is directing. Mr. Rainey passed away Saturday. Funeral services for Maria Victoria Easterwood, age 91, of Hansville, will be at 10 a.m. tomorrow at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home Chapel. Truman Davis officiates. Entombment in Cullman Memory Gardens. Cullman Heritage is directing. Ms. Easterwood passed away Saturday at Hansville Nursing Home. Funeral services for Marsha Lane Mosley, age 70, of Hansville, will be at 2 p.m. tomorrow at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. Interment will be in Bethlehem Cemetery in Dodge City. Ms. Mosley passed away on Sunday at Cullman Regional Medical Center. The family will receive friends from noon to 2 p.m. tomorrow. Funeral services for Mary Frances Reed, age 76, of Hansville, will be at 2 p.m. Thursday at Hopewell Baptist Church. Wayne Wisner will officiate. Interment will be in the church cemetery. She will lie in state 1 to 2 p.m. prior to the service. Hansville Funeral Home is directing. The family will receive friends 5:30 to 9 p.m. tomorrow at the funeral home. And those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
You know those movies where you have deja vu?
Uh-huh.
Because you went back in time?
Yeah.
I feel like I went forward in time.
Forward in time.
I feel like I've lost 7 hours somewhere down the line, and I need to go get it back.
I think we all have. It throws everybody. That spring forward, you lose that 1 hour, and it like throws everybody off kilter, doesn't it?
I'm disoriented.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been going to bed late, not getting enough sleep. I slept in this morning, past what I was supposed to, you know. It's like, panic mode. Yeah, I'll be glad after a few weeks you kind of get adjusted and it's not so bad.
I hope it's by tomorrow.
I know, me too. I don't think my body can take much more of this.
Let's see what the weather's going to look like for today, because we know we're going to do weather every day. Our weather is brought to you by Mitch Chevrolet, located on Cherokee Avenue. Make the switch to Mitch. Let's take a look at our weather almanac for today, March the 12th. The average high is 66. That's up a degree from yesterday. Average low is 38 degrees. The record high back in 2006 doesn't seem that far away, but it was 86 degrees. The record low is 11 degrees in 1998. The sunrise today is right now, as we're speaking.
7:01.
Right now. Well, maybe.
Yeah. Well, it's come up. How about that?
And sunset tonight will be at 6:51. Let's take a look at our radar picture for today. That activity that we had move across us yesterday and up a little bit farther above us, it has moved past, and I don't think we have to worry about it. Just the New England states.
I think it's going to melt that snow that they had and wash it into the Atlantic, right?
Maybe they can get rid of it. But our area looks fairly clear for today. It's going to be sunny, breezy, with a high near 55. Tonight, clear with a low near 33. Tomorrow, sunny, windy with a high around 50. Now, when they say windy, they mean windy.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize that windy actually meant something.
Oh, yeah, it does.
So, last night, when the wind started hitting the window on the bedroom, and I thought someone was trying to come in.
Oh, so, wow.
Yeah, anxiety attack. Thursday, sunny with a high near 55, 67 on Friday, and looks like close to 70 the rest of the week.
Yeah.
So,
I thought it was going to be warmer today, though, but
I hope it will.
Only 55, which I guess it's okay. It's okay. I was expecting a little bit
It's
warmer.
better than 30.
Yes.
Or rainy snow.
Right. So, yeah, sunshine, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain.
We're just going to take it as it is. It's okay.
Yeah. Now, we were talking about bunco, because I played bunco as a substitute for a regular group last night.
She had to explain to me what bunco was, because I didn't really...
But did you say you had played it once before?
I thought I had, but it was similar to Yahtzee.
Okay.
And in my mind, Yahtzee, all you do is throw dice and yell Yahtzee.
Yeah.
So...
I haven't played that in a long time, but I really don't think that's how you play that. So.
I don't think anybody at our table knows how to play bunco.
But the world, according to Daniel, and however old you were, everybody was doing the same thing, right?
Yahtzee.
Yeah. Do you play card games and things like that, or
go fish?
Go fish. Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah, I guess that works.
I attempted poker one time at a 4-H camp, and I just at one point I just had to sit back, throw the cards in, and say, "I'm just going to watch you guys do it."
Yeah.
I wound up getting a Game Boy out, and I couldn't understand that. And that and chess. Don't get me near a chessboard.
Yeah, my husband plays chess, and he's taught the kids how to do it. He's never been able to teach me. I don't know if that tells you anything.
I just take.
But that is a mind game.
Yeah. I just rearrange the people on the board from tallest to shortest.
Yeah, that's not how it works either. There are rules and regulations, and chess is a very, very good mind game, And I've never played bridge. I know that there are a lot of ladies in town that play bridge. I've never done that, but I love to play cards and all kinds of different card games.
So did you win bunco last night? That's what's important.
I did. Actually, I got the most big buncos, which means you get the little cow that gets passed around every time. But I got a nice picture frame from Deep South Classics, so I was very excited. And I was a guest, so I'm sure they weren't too happy because the guest always seems to win. These poor people that play every month, and then I'm a guest and I win. Yeah. But it was exciting. I like it. It's a fast-moving game. You change around. There were 12 of us, so you go from table to table after so many games, and you get to talk to different people. It's a fun.
It sounds really
It's
fun.
a fun interactive game where you visit with everybody. So
I have to play that in more tennis.
Well, we need to visit with our Facebook friend, don't we?
Let's take a look at who our Facebook friend is for today.
And April Blevins is our. I don't really want to talk to her because she's an Alabama football fan, but that's okay. But she likes being an at-home, stay-at-home mom, which I'm very excited for her because not very many people get to do that nowadays, and I think that's so important. So I do like April. She's our friend. She's our Facebook friend. If you want to be a Facebook friend, all you need to do is like us on Facebook. Channel 2, spell out the number 2, colon.
Go be our friend. We'll be your friend.
That's right. We'll put your picture up there.
We might even sing a song.
Oh, really? We're going to break out in song and dance
The Golden
today.
Girls theme song. Thank you for being a friend.
All right. Well, that's a good one. That's a real good one.
If what is it? I think the 2000th friend comes on. I'll sing that.
Oh, okay, because we've already had 1,000.
We've had 1,000 for 2,000.
Right. Well, let's talk about a friend that's going to be here today.
All right. A friend that's going to be here today is going to be Miss Beth Montgomery, and she's going to be talking with us about the Rummage sale that's coming up? The Rummage sale that's coming up.
First United Methodist Church.
United Methodist Church.
Yep, very good.
So we will visit with her, and George Spear is here as well after these commercial breaks.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Over
overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Westminster Assisted Living.
It's like 5-star hotel service.
There's a full-service beauty salon, barbershop, library, and activity rooms, private dining room for personal and family entertaining, and a skylit 2-story atrium conversation area. Westminster Assisted Living also has a memory support care unit for residents with Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. Westminster Assisted Living. Come live with us.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Time for news and comment on this Tuesday. Before you know it, it's going to be gone this week, that is. My goodness. Well, speaking of gone, there are things that have gone on, and that is in the commission meeting, they decided to talk about some of the county roads they're going to improve. Now, what's interesting about this is that this is one of those kind of stories that when a new county commissioner, when they go into office and they start announcing which roads they're going to work on, then everybody else who has a bad road will come to see them and say, how come you're not working on mine? Well, the county engineer, John Bruner, Coleman County engineer, said that these that they're talking about here, they're going to be worked on, were all the ones that were approved in the second phase of this project, the worst roads. Now, of course, there'll be those who argue, is this really the worst road? Now, here's the ones that they're going to be working on this year. Roads slated for improvements include County Road 565 from County Road 490 to the Hanceville city limits. Also, County Road 747 from the Blount County line to County Road 1545. County Road 1101 from Lawrence County line to Highway 157. County Road 1223 from Alabama Highway 31 to County Road 1242, and then County Road 1435 from Alabama Highway 157 to the Morgan County line. They said those are the worst roads. I don't know. They must not have. Well, they came out and worked on County Road 1196. It's getting to where they need to put up a tourism sign or a Grand Canyon in places along the road. But that's neither. I know there are others out there that are bad, but. What normally happens here is after a county commissioner puts a story like this in the paper and they catch all the flack from people saying, no, my road's worse, then they decide not to tell people what the roads are going to go on. So it's always enlightening whenever you see information like that being passed on because people can understand and others can be upset. College students are being called and asked to participate, weighing in on Alabama's Constitution. Now, I guess the former Governor Albert Brewer is the head of a commission that's reviewing the articles in our Constitution related to legislative rules and powers. In other words, who should have the power regarding home rule? If it's home rule, it would be a county commission, right? But right now, the only time a county commission can weigh in on things is paving roads, basically. You know, they have to get legislative approval on a lot of things. Now, they can raise taxes for schools, for school purposes, education. A county commissioner can raise the tax or a vote by the commission, and that could happen. But it's interesting that Albert Brewer is bringing in college students and getting them. He said some of them are anxious to learn, which is good. Lord knows, you need it this day and age when it comes to politics because politics has gotten so rotten, it seems like. 20 years ago today, 20 years ago today, you woke up and you know what? You had a foot of snow in Coleman County, and sometimes even more than that. 20 years ago this morning, the start of the blizzard. It was called the storm of the century. It took a while before we had the tornado of the century, didn't it? It seems like. Belk's is celebrating its 125th year. I didn't realize they were so old. They bought out Parisians, back a few years back, and people said, it seems like it would have been the other way. But Belk's right now has more than 300 stores in 16 states. I don't shop much at Belk's, Finding jeans is not that hard to do when it comes to going to the stores. The U.S. Marine Corps is being told to preserve ammunition, gasoline, part of the sequestering thing. Conserve. Their commandant of the Marine Corps, James Amos, put a video out to all of his commanding generals. He says, save every round, every gallon of gas. And sometimes you just wonder what's going on in some places. For example, I have seen it happen on military bases, not just Marine Corps. A lot of times Army bases and Air Force bases, they'll take housing that might have been built in the 70s, only 15, 20 years old, and they'll tear them down and start again. I don't understand that. I just don't understand. Never have. I know they're having to focus, and have been for a number of decades, on serving the young corporal who's married now and takes his most, rank is hard to get. It's going to be tougher as it goes along. So you got these young men and young women who want to stay in, get a career, get some retirement, and they'll bring they're married. They want to take their families with them to some of these places overseas, and that causes, a cost, because you also have to have facilities over there to take care of those extra people. Earthquake yesterday morning, being told it may be the beginning of a big one, Elizabeth. They're watching closely out there to see what happens. And now she's admitted voting 6 times. Who am I talking about? In Cincinnati, Meloise Richardson, the lady who said she felt like that her vote would not count. So she says, I voted twice, and sometimes I voted 6 times. I'll fight it for Mr. Obama and Mr. Obama's right to sit as president of the United States. This lady has obviously a misconception. They don't weigh votes. They count them, and they're supposed to be legal. Here's a woman. Can you believe that? Don't we have a wonderful government? Stay tuned. More for Day on 2 after this.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Fire, accident, storm, they all happen in Coleman County. And for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with auto owners. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Karen. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
And now it's time for our community billboards. It's time for our Know Your Merchant ads. I'm worried about Daniel here.
I've got it covered.
But anyway, and we're going to, of course, give away that assorted bag of apples at Steel Orchard. And we also have 2 tickets to the community concert tonight at the Betty Leith Haynes Theater. And what else? Frostings. We're going to give away that wonderful lunch sandwich and chips from Frostings Bakery that Daniel loves so much.
My favorite prize.
Yes. Okay, so let's take a look at those merchant ads.
Let's take a look who is going to be our first on our list of merchant ads today. It's going to be Deb Lasley at Deb's Bookstore, where she has gift certificates available and browsers are welcome. You have used books that are half price and new books that are 20% off.
Mr. Hicks Menswear. Don't forget prom is right around the corner, and that's prom 2013. You get your formal wear from a trusted source at Mr. Hicks. He also has a sale going on right now on those business top coats.
And Tires for Less is more than just tires. The name is misleading. They of course do oil changes, minor engine repair, shocks, brakes. Go see Greg and the guys at Tires for Less.
And Barnett Tax Service, of course, serving Coleman now for 41 years. No appointments necessary. Tax returns, electronic filing, and of course, direct deposit available, debit card. Pick up your refund check at the office or have it mailed to your home, 402 Main Avenue.
And get smitten at the Uniform Place. This is, of course, the Spittin' brand that is new to the Uniform Place, where they have new styles of this brand arriving for the season at 2nd Avenue Southeast.
And, of course, Earl's Body Shop, where they have large and small towing available, local or long distance, and Earl's Body Shop does a great job of body repair work right there on Highway 31 North in Coleman.
And Cups Accounting and Tax Service with quality service at a reasonable rate. Check with Cups before you pay too much. They appreciate your business at Cups Accounting and Tax Service, where they take credit and debit cards. They are accepted.
And Yates Chance Christian Bookstore is the heavenly gift that fits the season. Experience God's message this Easter. Yates Chance Christian Bookstore has a great variety of wonderful presents and accessories, I guess, for Easter.
And People's Tire Daily Special. If you are looking for something to do, ladies, get a tire rotation at half off. This is, of course, at People's Tires on Catherine Street. Tomorrow, they're going to have a free fluid level and battery check-in. That's not discriminatory.
That's right. Okay, Sorelli Jewelry is available at Doug Doggett Jewelers, located right there in Compass Way, Southwest Coleman. Of course, they have such a great selection of those spring blooms of the Sorelli Jewelry.
And that is a look at our merchandise. Our number bubbles from the screen and bounces down a little bit, but it is 734-7399. Our question for today is, which one of our advertisers has been doing taxes for 41 years, has been serving Coleman for 41 years? That, of course, is one of our advertisers that is new with the tax season and everything.
Yep.
Just which one of those have been serving us for 41 years? And look again at our prizes. We have the 2 community concert tickets, which is tonight. At the Beta Leaf Haynes Theater. We also had the, what is it, the apples?
Apples from Steel Orchards.
Apples from Steel Orchards. And if you don't like this prize, you can give it to me. It's the sandwich from Frostings and the Chips, the lunching sandwich. So we've got a call on line 1. Let's go ahead and check it out. And good morning, caller.
Hi, this is Mrs. Lambert.
Hello, Mrs. Lambert. Which one of our advertisers has been doing taxes for 41 years?
Barnett Tax Service.
Barnett Tax Service, that is the correct answer. Stay on the line, Miss Lambert, and we'll get your information just here in a second. That, of course, is Barnett Tax Service, and we'll look at her ad and the other ads right now. We're going to start with Mullins Body Shop, where you've counted on them for over 50 years. This is almost a century that we've been talking about. For auto body service and repair, and you can count on them today. Just call Sunny, Stacy, Beth, or Jim at Mullins Body Shop.
There's Barnett Tax Service again. Of course, no appointments necessary. You could just walk right on in. She does tax returns, electronic filing. She also could do those W-2s and the 1099s and direct deposit, debit card. Pick up your refund check right there at the office or have it mailed directly to you.
And Borden Family Pharmacy. The difference is not when you open our bottle, it's when you open our door. Where they're providing immunizations including flu, pneumonia, meningitis, shingles, and whooping cough.
And Renard's Gallery and Gifts, located at 314 First Avenue, has a great little gift store, has jewelry for sale, some clothing, and has a fantastic place to do framing.
And Medical Arts Apothecary, where they're making a difference every day with personalized care, and they're also a family-owned business. They have been a trusted part of our family for 50 years, and they can care for yours as well.
Fitness opportunities are available at the Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center. They have a variety of aerobic and cycling classes, the indoor rubberized walking track on those rainy days, full fitness center complete with weights and cardio and everything.
And Baldwin Counseling Center, if you're looking for someone to give you counseling and weight loss, individual and family, or even just lifestyle coaching, help is just a phone call away with Howard Rogers, 737-3087.
Auto Tech, foreign and domestic repair and service available for your automobile. David has moved his location now to 1945 County Road 1354 in the Vinemont area.
And not only do we have a Blizzard of the Month, but the Blizzard of the Month also comes in cake form. We have the Mint Oreo cake and the Blizzard at Dairy Queen.
That looks so good.
It did look delicious. I haven't had breakfast yet. So.
Is that what you're going to have for breakfast?
I feel a need that I need to go to the Dairy Queen. We have a birthday we need to look at for today.
Martha Fuller is going to have a birthday today, and her name will be put into the drawing on Friday, where she has that possibility of winning an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen, along with an 8x10 portrait from Baker Photography.
And we'll be back with a visit with Miss Beth Montgomery right after this.
In the nation, our agents are always there, helping make sure that when your life changes, your nationwide insurance coverage changes too. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation where protection is personal.
Nationwide is on your side. Selling cookies is about the big picture. You have to have a goal. A big goal. Something you and your team want to do in the world. We choose where the money goes. A trip. An adventure. Helping people out. Helping a lot of people out.
And about the money.
We are responsible for it.
Handling it, managing it,
Tracking it. Doing great things with it. This is business.
girl business.
The biggest girl-run business in the world. Did you think this was just about cookies?
First United Methodist Church is having their annual Rummage sale, and here to talk about that is Miss Beth Montgomery. Welcome back, Beth.
Good morning.
You have come on the show for so many different things over the years, haven't you?
I have. This is home.
This is home.
I enjoy it. I
Yeah.
enjoy being here, and thank you for having me.
Well, we're excited
Always.
to have you and talk about this Rummage sale at the church. And so, when's this going to take place?
It takes place Friday and Saturday this week.
Okay.
The 16th and 17th, and it starts Friday at 7 a.m., 7 to 4 on Friday, and 8 to noon on Saturday.
Okay.
Yes.
This is different from what you do in the fall with your holiday bazaar.
Yes,
right?
it is. This is just the garage sale type thing,
Right.
where we take a lot of donations for people that are cleaning out, spring cleaning and so forth, and then sell it, and the proceeds, of course, benefit the community here,
Okay.
the local nonprofit agencies here
Right.
in Coleman. That's what this money goes for.
Okay.
We
Does
use it
that
for
change from year to year as to which nonprofit you give to, or do you have a set group that you give to?
We usually have a set group, just like any other sort of a business. You have a budget, and when it's budget time, you decide. And there are 8 agencies that we support here in the Coleman area.
You want to share that with us? Do you remember all 8?
I don't remember all 8, but
Okay.
it's like the Good Samaritan Clinic, Coleman Caring for Kids, Coleman Mental Health, Coleman Hospice.
Yeah. Some of the good staples here in the community that have
Victim
been around.
services.
Have been around for a long
Yes.
time. Yeah.
Yes, that's what we do.
Definitely.
Yes, and
So typically, about how much money do y'all raise? Do you know?
Yes, we usually raise $1,200 or so. And as you know, this is a labor-intensive event.
It is.
Anybody that has done a yard sale or anything,
Yes.
it is labor-intensive, and it takes a lot of people to get it together. And we work all week. We started really Saturday getting it all together, and we'll be working all week to get it out. I was there yesterday, and already some really good stuff coming in. Lots of televisions, furniture, and this year we have a good many children's clothes. But my tip is they go good, so you have to get there early if you want those children's clothes.
Yeah.
Now, all of these items are donated from people from the church, or are they from outside organizations that just make donations for the sale?
Mostly from the church, but anyone can anyone can clean out or whatever and bring. We're glad to have it all.
Yeah. You know, I was talking to somebody whose mother is having some issues, and so they're, well, in fact, the mother passed, and so now she's trying to clean out the mama's house. So this would be a good opportunity for her to donate her things. But also, we collect stuff. We really do, and I know I'm bad about that. And so really now is a good time if you want to get rid of some things. Having your own garage sale is not that much fun. Just like you said, it is a whole lot of work for usually not much in return.
True.
Okay? And so this is a great opportunity to, instead of throwing it away, give it to somebody. Giving it to a really good cause, and that you guys would be able to turn around and make a profit, and then once again help the community with it. So
that's right.
If they do want to donate, how do they go about doing that? Just drop it off? Or?
Just drop it off, and we'll come down and get it. Come down and get it. You can just go to the church office or stick your head in any door and let someone know this is what you want to do, and we can come help you unload.
Okay.
And it's convenient. We have elevators. This is in the church gym, so it's nice and spread out, and so it's easy shopping. And this is a good thing now, because repurposing is a big deal now. It's so popular.
Repurposing.
Repurposing.
New word for me.
Yes, repurpose and redo, and so that's people are looking for things to make craft items out of and things like that. So we have all that. A lot of people collect like old glassware and make craft items out of that sort of thing. We have a lot of that. I noticed a lot of glassware when I was there.
Okay.
Yeah, yesterday morning.
So, and you know what else? I know when I worked at United Way, there were a lot of people that needed furniture for whatever reason and couldn't afford to really spend a lot of money. So this might be a good opportunity for them if they're looking for, they need some particular item or something, they might want to at least check you out because you may have it for sale, probably at a really good price.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
It's priced to go.
Yeah, okay.
We believe in that.
Yeah. And that's again this Friday and Saturday.
That's right. Please come.
From when to when?
Starts at 7 on Friday and goes to 4, and on Saturday starts at 8 and goes to noon.
Okay. Thank you, Beth.
Thank
you. First United Methodist. I think we have that on our community billboard. We'll be reminding you about it all week long.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
All right, stay tuned. We'll have some more information right after these words.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Our community billboards are brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. And the Wall State Singers present Old Time Rock and Roll, on Thursday the 14th and March the 16th, or through the 16th, at the Burroughs Center Recital Hall, and that tickets are $5 for children and $7 for adults. And the rummage sale at First United Methodist will be taking place this weekend, as we spoke about. And the Alabama Mountain Games, that's going to be March the 15th through the 17th. The Boogie Bottoms in Cleveland, Alabama. Weekend passes are $25. Children are 12 and under are free. And the Alabama Mountain Games is focused on prompting both environmental and recreational conservation across the state of Alabama. And if you have a community billboard you want to share, go ahead and send it to channel2coleman@gmail.com, fax it to 256-734-7680, or be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman.
And a brief look at our weather brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. Today's going to be sunny and breezy with a high near 55. Tonight, clear, low with a low near 33. And tomorrow, sunny, windy with a high around 50. So who's going to be our guest for tomorrow?
Well, Sacred Heart is going to be having a big fish fry on, on Good Friday, or this special Lenten fish fry that they want to talk about. So we're going to have somebody from Sacred Heart to talk about that
Maybe
tomorrow.
they'll bring us samples.
Well, wouldn't that be nice?
So. I love fish.
I do too.
All right. And so glad for you to have us join in today on the show.
And I hope you have a great day.